coast to coast. We shot out a kafia last night in hopes of snagging a kingfish, but once we got out over the kafia bar, it turned out that the westerly had kicked in a little bit more than we had hoped for, and it was a bit sloppy out there, so we had a sweet little stray lining session in the shallows, picked up a couple of nice snapper, but that urge to try and catch a kingfish is still there. So we've gone coast to coast, and we are now slowly ticking up the waterways of Pawanui. And we're going to head out towards some nearby islands and try and pick up a East Coast Kingfish. Got to grab some liveys first, just picking up my crewman for the day, Brad. So, haven't fished out of here for many years, so I'm pretty excited about it. See how we go. Woo-hoo-hoo. We've just pulled into the spectacular little bay here. We've put a burley slick out and there's live bait everywhere. Piper, jack mackerel, and slowly but surely we're getting a few fish in the live bait tank, and hopefully with this many bait fish around there'll be a pretty healthy population of kingfish. There's some structure just offshore of us, and I think we'll grab a few more of these and see if we can put them in front of a East Coast kingy. It's great to be fishing here again, and definitely a special part of the world, and I just hope that the fishing is as spectacular as the scenery. Oh, we got a bit of sign on the Garmin sounder showing us what looks like pretty good kingy sign. The rock we're trawling around is pretty small, so kind of feels like might be worth just getting a livey in the water. So see if we can't turn this dude into a kingy.
They're on it. Yep. Come on, hit it. Oh, yep. Oh, what a bite. Fun on the top of the gear, even though they're not the giant ones we're after, but hey, no one's complaining. Brad hooked up on the stick bait. Nice surface bite.
All in all, good first afternoon in the Coromandel. Done a couple of important things. We've figured out where there are some kingfish, but more importantly we've figured out where the live bait are. So hatch a plan for tomorrow, but it's definitely going to centre around live bait and kingfish. It's been a really fun day, but tomorrow it's on. Woo! Well, the quest for a nice big kingfish continues. We've had Adam come over to join Brad and I today, and we're going to try and put yesterday's newly gained knowledge into action, and hopefully we can get that live bait tank stocked up, get into some kingies. But the weather looks good, crew's fired up, it's going to be a good day. Yee-hoo! Well, the live bait mission was a success. The weather's settled down nicely. Live bait tank's full, and we're just coming up on a bit of structure, so we'll try one of these live baits around and see how we go. Kingfish time, let's go.
Getting some attention here, boys.
finally, we converted the liveys into something half by decent, probably a 12 kilo kingy. He's swallowed the bait right down. Perfect size for the smoker. We've got a few mates that we're staying with back in Pawanui and they've requested a kingy. So if we're going to take one home, this is definitely the one for it. But whew, even fish of this size, as you can see, give you one hell of a tussle. You know, I've got a Shimano Talica reel, 50-pound braid, and he took me straight into the bricks, and luckily we got over top of him, pulled him out, and that's the result.
Ed's just put a jig down and he's come up tight.
We've just shifted locations to another island and might have a proper one here. Adam fishing with the Shimano Torium 20. Jig caught kingy, Torium doing the damage. Cheers for the fight, brother. See you later. Well, the boys are just winding in our live baits. It seems like the kingies have gone off the chew this afternoon. We've had some fantastic action this morning. Jigs were going great. Adam got into a couple of nice fish. A few of our live baits got smashed. We got a beautiful kingy for the smoker, so mission successful. Coromandel Kingfish ticked off. It's wicked to be fishing here again and looking forward to another epic day tomorrow. But for now, we'll head back in, get cleaned up, relax and cook up some delicious kingfish for dinner. Another beautiful morning here on the Coromandel, and we're entering day 3 of our coast to coast road trip with the 575 center console. We've woken up to another stunning day. Sun's just rising, we're just approaching the Tairoa Bar. We're going to mix it up a little bit today. We're going to head out towards the Alderman Islands, a famous island group about 12 miles off the Coromandel coast. Promise of a new day. Let's go, boys. Well, we're out the back of the Aldies and we found a nice little piece of reef structure, little bommy coming out and breaking the surface, surrounded by bait fish, and it is absolutely loaded with kingies. As you can see, Adam's hooked up in the background on the jig. The action's hot and fast, but at the moment, Alderman Islands are delivering, and it's fair to say that that kingy itch has well and truly been scratched. I think Adam will agree with that. Hey, Ads. Well, sadly for us, that brings our little Coromandel adventure to a close. We're really stoked we made the decision to head over from the west coast and come hunt a few East Coast Kingfish. We had some awesome action, We finished today with a great little soft bait session in the shallows, picked up some awesome pan-sized snapper and a bonus little squid. But now we got to make the run to shore, get cleaned up and sign off from another awesome time in the Coromandel. Woo!